What up, man? It's the big brother. That ain't sound right. What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. I want to talk to all of y'all who got this real passive um, attitude towards, I guess, standing up for yourself. Passive and passive aggressive, because it's a difference. Some people are just weak and put their head down and all that. But some people will say stuff, but you saying it on the cool. You kind of just talking around. And that's being passive aggressive. You being both at this. You getting it out, but you still don't want to just square people off and let them know what it is, man. Hey, man, stand up for yourself. If you know that somebody is doing you wrong, saying something to you that don't sit well with you in a disrespectful way, you feel disrespected, even if you may not be right, meaning that sometimes we can take things that people say or do the wrong way, but you still can't control how it made you feel when they said it. So it's good to clear the air and just let them know, hey man, I don't, what you mean by that? I don't like the way you said that. What you talking about, dude? Just and not meaning it in a let's fight type of way, but just from the initial feeling of this didn't sit well with me or this rubbed me the wrong way. Let's get it on. Let's figure this thing out. And especially when it comes to like business and deals and when I don't mean like record deals and all that, of course business or whatever, but I mean like just basic conversation, basic, hey man, you gonna fix my tire today? Yeah, and then something happen, they don't do what they say they gotta do, man. Let people know. You spent your money or whatever the case is, because you don't want to, number one, have that just sitting up in you and then you start to become that weak person that everybody can run over, but also, the word spreads fast. You get a reputation of being somebody that people can just step on and just gloss over and dismiss. And that's the last thing you want, because one thing about it, when you are a person who establishes yourself with people, the word gets around and people know not to try certain things on you. You can try it on him, you can try it on her, but they know not to try it on you. And the few that will try to push the envelope and see if they can try it on you, they'll find out why they shouldn't have tried it on you. You just stand your ground. Tell people what they need to know as it relates to how they should be treating you. And when we get to that point, it's going to empower you. It's going to empower you, especially if you've been a person who have always kind of let people do you any kind of way. If you've been that kind of person and then that day you finally lash out, finally let people know what it is, you be like, ooh, okay. It get good to you. And you understand why the people who always have been like that, you understand why they so free. You understand why they don't have, that seem to have that little stress on it, because they ain't holding nothing in. And it removes animosity and resentment towards other people. It removes that because you got it out. Instead of holding it in, now you thinking about your people in certain ways because you really don't like what they said, but you never addressed it. And all that plays a factor, man. All that stuff, it seems like it's minor, but it's really not, man. So get into the habit of standing up for yourself. Get into the habit of letting people know when they got out of line with you or they made you feel some kind of way. And even if you're wrong, they'll say, well, no, I didn't mean it like that. And y'all can get it together, square it off, and fix it. Fix it. Man, look, man, it's too much at stake on every level. Personal, business, it's too much at stake on a day-to-day basis. And you want to walk freely knowing that, hey, man, my respect is already on autopilot. Autopilot. You feel me? So keep that in mind as you move forward. Some of y'all are like that at work. Some of y'all are like that at home, in your relationships. Some of y'all are like that with y'all children. Some of y'all are like that with y'all neighbors who keep parking in your driveway. You don't want to tell them. You don't want to. Then all this. Stand up for yourself. All right, man. It's your big brother K-Rino. I'll catch y'all later on. Peace.